With it, Casey.
Hold on.
Damn it. So the on-off button on the control is kind of located at the bottom of the loader. So that's a little bit different than the Spire 3, where the button to turn it on would kind of be back here. Other than that, simple, one button, bam, it's on. Ion, Virtue. What's up guys, Scotty here with Will Ball for Soup, and this is a very quick review of the Bunker King's control loader. As you can see in this intro clip, a drop test doesn't really work. We're gonna try and do like an old school drop test into a pod, but the control loader uses kind of the sound and vibration of your gun, and that's what engages the mechanism for it to feed. So this drop test didn't really work out, but all the other tests, this loader passed beautifully. See if the new control loader is really lighter than the Spire 3. So let's put it on. £1 and 8 ounces for the control loader. And now let's grab the Spire 3 and let's see what that does. £1, 2.4 ounces. So there's definitely a lower profile and some weight reduction between the control and the Spire. They're both great loaders. Internally, they're very similar too, but if you want something just ultra small, ultra light, the control is the way to go. Thing rips, dude. So the internals of the control loader and the Spire 3 are very similar, like I said. They both feature that Virtue Spire cone. They both feature the squishy paddles and the roulette wheel. Let me get a better light angle in there if you guys can see that. So they both have similar squishy paddles. They both have the Spire cone. Now the Spire 3 has been upgraded with the Virtue spring ramp. So a spring ramp is really needed to get the most out of your loader, right? It goes down when you fill it with paint. Don't drop everything, Scotty. It goes down as you fill everything with paint, and it raises to get those last couple balls into the raceway. So spring ramps are not included stock. It's like an extra, I don't know, what is it, Casey, 25 or 30 bucks to get a spring ramp?
Something like that.
Something around there. The inside on this loader has that intricate We Kill Suckers design. So if you want that extra bit of swag, the control loader has your back. So the speed feeds on each also don't come stock. So the Spire 3 has the older style plastic nubbins, and then the control has the newer style, like softer plastic squishy nubbins. So are these speed feeds interchangeable, Casey?
Yeah.
So you can put this speed feed on there and then that speed feed on there.
Yes.
So it's kind of like interchangeable in that method. We just got shit dropping everywhere. It's okay, we're doing it live, boys. When we're doing it live, shit happens. Now, we also have to compare these two loaders to the View Loader Eggy. Now, the Eggy is used for about $20, and it's a giant piece of shit. But if you only have $20, I think the Eggy is a better loader than the control. Go for it.
I definitely need those spring ramps in it.
So was it not shooting those last couple balls because you don't have the spring ramps?
Yeah.
All right, so control buyers, we have a little bit of an issue with those last couple balls in the loader. So make sure when you get the control, you're buying those additional ramps. So when I get home, I'll kind of figure out what everything costs. Lit. So after doing some research, guys, the control loader is selling at retail at $235 without the spring ramps. Now, if you were lucky enough to get in on the Kickstarter, you guys save a whole $100. So Casey only paid $135 for the control loader. Now, Bunker Kings does this with a lot of their products. So if you remember the CMD masks, those were super, super heavily discounted on the pre-order. And going forward, I have a lot of trust in Bunker Kings delivering high-end tournament level products. So if you guys see them announce something, if you see something announced in the future, get in on that Kickstarter and save yourself some money. So at $135, this thing is an absolute steal. At $235, is it that much better than the Spire 3? Yes, it is if you are a front player. So if you're a front player and you want the best loader in the game, the control is a solid option. We shot it on uncapped, and the thing was doing a solid 20 or so BPS. And we shot it on 10.5 NXL, and it was super steady. It really delivered everything.
Not good at on the spot shit.
It's in the video, you've already made it. One of the features, the control loader, that's been kind of discussed as, do we really need this, is the level indicator. So when the loader is perfectly balanced, like the universe in Thanos, you have a green light in the center. I assume that this could be used to help with your snap shooting and your run and gun. So maybe if your run and gun is all wonky, you look at the light and see, oh, my light is on red, I better fix my shitty form. Beyond that, it's not the most practical feature. And what do these guys retail at, Casey? Is it like 200 or 199, 189?
I want to say it's about $200.
Yeah, it's not the most useful feature, but what you're getting with the control is something that's significantly smaller, lighter, more aerodynamic than the Spire 3. So here's what I'm gonna do as a conclusion. If you can afford it, and if you don't have a Spire 3 and you're a front player, go for the control. Great loader. Virtue makes the best loaders in the game. If you had a dream sponsorship and you could choose where your loaders come from, you would get a Virtue loader over the Level from GI Sports, or shit, what else even is out there? The HK loaders, kinda not the best reliability. Die R2, way too expensive. The Level loader is, I just called it the Level loader. What am I doing? The control loader is the best loader in the game, and it looks like a very high-end product. It's smooth, it's easy to clean, it's aerodynamic. It has the lowest profile compared to anything else on the market. And the internals are these legacy Spire internals, and they just look great, and they work. All these Spires work, whether it's an IR, a Spire 3, Spire 260, Spire loaders don't jam. They feed your tournament rate of fire super consistently. It's a great loader. If you want to take it one step further and get the smallest, lightest, most aerodynamic, most low profile loader in the game, go ahead, get the control. I recommend it. All right, so with the control loader, guys, you are getting a code. So if you did the Kickstarter, you get a code for those 2 spring ramps. However, they only come free when you spend $25 on Virtue stuff. So it's better than paying full price, but you're gonna have to order, I don't know, a Virtue backpack or a Virtue hat and some sunglasses if you guys want those spring ramps. I'm kind of covering up the code, but inside the box is this little slip. On the back of it is the manual, and on the front of it is a discount code for the spring ramps, and also another discount on future purchases. So final thoughts on the control loader. What do you think, Casey?
I really dig it. It's light, fast feeding. Only drawback is you have to have those ramps in it.
Gotta get the ramps, but the peak speed on this is way faster than what I have on my Spire IR. So my Spire IR kind of caps out at like 12.5 balls a second. This thing was shooting a solid 18, 20 out there, man. It was chainsawing. But I know it's not practical, but if you want to show off your gun in your backyard, you want 20 BPS to the dome, control loader's got you covered on that too. So is it worth it if you are a front player, you're playing regional level tournaments, you're playing national level tournaments? Hell yeah. This is the highest end loader on the market, and it is worth it if you need that performance. If you don't need that performance, Spire IR. Go get yourself a Spire IR for a hundo. You know, good loader. Virtue Paintball, control loader, will ball for soup.
And Casey.
Wait there, Casey.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Love you, Mom.
Yeah.
Mom, can you buy me a pizza?
Bye.
Can you buy me a pizza, Mom?
That's not my mom.
Can your mom still buy us a pizza?
Fuck!
All in the video.